Hello, good evening, Belen. How you doing? Hello, Catherine. How you doing today? Let me know if you can hear me, right? In this session, folks, we're gonna try to be short, okay? So we're gonna cover some aspect that we have to take into consideration in in professional ethics, right? So the content, folks, that we got for this session is, as I said before, is some aspect that we have to take into consideration when talking about professional ethics, right? Like being and having. So the differences that we got between between being and having, the social function of being and having, and the commitment, the social and ecological commitment that we got. Okay. So, as you can appreciate here, we got the objectives that we got for this session, and the first one says, explain the difference between being and having, and describe how this concept influences ethical professional behavior. Number two, identify the social function of professions, particularly the teaching profession, and explain their impact on social development. And the last one, recognize the importance of social and ecological commitment in professional practice and explain how professionals can contribute positively to society and environment. Remember that, as I said before, folks, these are some social aspects that we have to take into consideration as professional and individual that we are, right? So here we got a shortly and briefly introduction that I would like to listen to some of you reading this, please. Fanny, go ahead.
Okay, introduction. Professional ethics is an essential component of any profession because it guides how individuals use their knowledge, skills, and authority in society. Professionals are not only expected to perform their jobs effectively, but also to act with integrity, responsibility, and respect toward others and the environment. In today's session, we will reflect on important questions about ethical behavior in professional life. Through discussion, we will analyze how professionals make decisions, how their actions affect society, and why values such as honesty, responsibility, and social commitment are essential for building trust and contributing to social well being. The goal of this discussion is to help you think critically about what it means to be an ethical professional and how your future decisions can possibly influence society.
Okay, thank you, Fanny. Thank you. As you know, folks, is it is so important to understand why professional ethics is such an essential part of any profession, right? Remember that being a professional is not only about having knowledge or performing a job efficiently, right? It also involves the way that how we use our knowledge, the decision we make, and the impact our actions have on our people, on society as a whole, right? And something important, folks, and something that we have been discussing in the previous sessions is that professionals are expected to act with integrity, right? Responsibility and respect, the moral values that we got, and some of them we were discussing in the previous session, right? Because remember that the work that we do often influences individuals, communities, and even future generations. In the case of those people are working as teachers, right? In today's session, folks, we're going to reflect on several important questions related to ethical behaviors in professional life. As usually, you know that I like to start with some questions related to the content that we're going to cover that day. And these questions, folks, will help you think about how professionals make decisions, how your actions affect society, and why some values like integrity, honesty, responsibility, respect, and social commitment are so important in professional practice, right? So the purpose, folks, of the discussion that we're gonna do today is to encourage you to think critically about what it truly means to be an ethical professional and how your future professional decisions can contribute positively in society. Something that you can appreciate on the introduction, right? So let's start with the question, folks, that we got here. We got 10 questions. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes, okay? 3 minutes for analyzing for interpreting each questions, and then be ready with your own answer, right? 3 minutes. Starting now. Yes, Julissa, tell me.
No, I'm ready with the first one.
Okay,
Can I start?
so
Do I start?
we're gonna give you the
Wait.
2 minutes left
Okay.
to be ready the rest, right?
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna start, and you will be the first one, Julius, all right? Please read the question and then provide your answer.
Okay. What qualities define a truly ethical professional? Okay, for me, a truly ethical professional is someone who demonstrates honesty, responsibility, respect, integrity, and fairness in everything they do. Because they always try to make decisions that are not only legal but also morally correct.
Mhm.
An ethical professional respects the rights of others, treats everyone equally, and accepts responsibility for their actions, and also maintain confidentiality and avoid conflicts. And also they continue learning to improve their skills. In my opinion, being ethical is it means doing the right thing, even when no one is watching, because these qualities help build trust with our coworkers and society, and making the professional more respected.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Let's see the second question. Is professional success measured only by salary and status? Why or why not, folks? Marlene Larga Espada, Milagro Reyes, Catherine.
Hi, I'm here,
Yes.
Marlene. Okay. So, mm, second question, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, perfect. So, is professional success measured only by salary and status? Why not? I think that it's a misconception that probably people think that then if you have uh, a, a position that you have people under your work or coworkers that you're better than the other ones. I don't think so because when you work and your act, your behaviors matters,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes in order for you to get to that point that you're very successful in your professional life, you have to go through learning experience, know how to manage yourself, and by meaning manage yourself, you have to be have ethicals, have morals, behave good, respect others, and that will put you in a different situation. So I think that probably is not 100% accurate, this phrase, but
Mm-hmm.
most of the people thinks that a people who is very successful in life is better than other one, but I don't think so. I mean,
Okay, good. Larga Espada is your last name, right?
yes, sir. Yes, yes, professor.
Okay, good, good. Let's move on to question number three, folks. Do we have any
Can I
volunteer?
me can I answer?
Yeah, go ahead. Read the
Uh,
questions and then provide your answer.
yeah, it says, can someone be highly competent but ethically responsible? And I could say yes, because a person can have great skills but still make dishonest or harmful decisions. I have even seen people who is very intelligent and they have so much knowledge about a lot of things, but an example could say could be people who is very intelligent but they don't do the homework.
Okay, okay, good. Do we have another volunteer for question number four?
It's question number 3. And I had to tell,
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
want to add that it's right. Definitely someone can be excellent at their job, but still make unethical decision. For example, I had a professor, a teacher in high school. She was very good. She delivered her classes very well,
Mm-hmm.
highly competent, but she was involved with an student sexual
Mm-hmm.
in a sexual way.
Really?
So yes, he was, and the student he was almost no, she I don't remember, but he was under underage.
That was in
He was
high school?
yes, he was in high school.
Gosh.
But he was in 18.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, she was a great professor, like professor, not like person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why I think definitely someone can deliver their job very well, but being bad, really bad
Yeah, because
person.
their behavior is not the right one, right? Good. Do we have any volunteer for question number four? Seleni, it's your turn.
Sure. What's the question? Sorry.
Number four.
Number four. Let me read it then.
Okay.
So, what responsibilities do professionals have towards society?
Mm-hmm.
So, I think that professionals should serve society, respect ethical rules, protect people's rights, maybe, and contribute to the common good, I think, in my opinion at least.
Okay, okay, good. Thank you. Let's see the
Sure.
question number 5. And this is for Catherine. Are you here, Catherine? I would like to know who is Samsung SMS9 288.
I think I am Jefferson. Teacher, but I can't speak at this moment because I am working and just now I am cleaning streams and we have a lot of dishes to out to the people and we are very
Could,
very busy.
could I have your last name, Jefferson?
Jefferson Suarez.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but I only want to say that because I would like to participate in the class, but I cannot speak. I am in a very noisy place, and I have to work. I only can listen to everyone.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Thank you, teacher.
Janisha Gomez. Are you here? Genesis Rodriguez. Milagro Reyes. Ok, Fanny, solo déjeme decir algo, Fanny. Chicos, el que no responda, asumo de que a que los estoy llamando, ¿verdad? Por nombre, asumo es que no están aquí, ¿verdad? Entonces quedarían como ausentes. Fanny, go ahead.
Okay, it's question number 4, right?
5.
Here.
Oh, one second. We didn't answer the question number 4, if I'm not mistaken. What responsibility do professionals have towards society? What's number 5?
It's number 5. You
Oh,
got the
okay,
answer?
Okay, the question is, should companies prioritize profits over environmental protection, and why? I think no, because environmental protection is important for the future. Companies should make profits, but they should also reduce pollution and take care of natural resources.
Okay, good. What about the question number 6, folks?
Can I participate in the question 5?
Yes, read the question and then start providing your own answer.
Okay. Should companies prioritize profits over environmental protection?
Number 6, please.
I'm sorry. How does personal integrity influence professional decisions? Uh, well, um, personal integrity acts as a moral compass, in my opinion. When you have a strong values, they guide your choice at work, helping you say to not unfair practice. Speak up against wrongdoing and make decisions that align with your principles, even under pressure. This is my opinion. I don't know what you
Okay,
think.
good. Yeah, that's right. Don't worry. Do we have another volunteer for the same question? Remember, folks, that when the individual acts with integrity, that person can guide the professionals to make honest, right? To
Okay.
act with all of the moral values that we got. Like honest, as he mentioned, like responsibles, the fair decisions that we make, and so on. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see the question number 7. Julissa, thank you.
Do I read the question?
Yes.
Okay, what happens when professionals ignore their social responsibility? Okay, when professionals ignore their social responsibility, the consequences can be very serious. Their actions may harm individuals, communities, or even the environment because they may lose trust of clients, damage their professional reputation, and face legal or ethical consequences. For example, if a teacher doesn't care about students' learning or a doctor neglects patient safety, many people can be affected. So
Yeah.
society expects professionals to act responsible and because they have specialized knowledge and influence. For this reason, professionals should always act um, ethically and think about how their decisions can affect others, not only themselves.
Yeah, and there are some other areas, right? That
Yeah.
can be
Yeah,
very serious, like medicine. Okay,
yeah.
good.
I want to add that society begins to lose trust in them. Like I
Mm-hmm.
saw that teacher, how behave in their personal life was like what happened with professional, what happened with teachers, and even though when we see a medical, like you mentioned, a doctor act very bad or I don't know,
Yeah.
and you can lose trust in them and lose trust in society in general, not just in professional,
Mm-hmm.
and you can affect kids' minds, and that's a mess, you know.
Yeah. Completely, completely. Remember that when a doctor acts in a responsible way there, so that person can harm an individual that in this case is the patient and even to the community as well, right? Question number 8. Do we have any volunteer? Janisha, go ahead.
Okay, I think that no, because not all of professions have the same level of social impact. Some professions, such as doctors, teachers, engineers, and lawyers, have more direct influence on people's life because their decisions can affect health, education, or safety. However, every profession has some impact on society, whether someone works in business, technology, or customer service, they
Mm-hmm.
can contribute by acting honestly, respectfully, and responsible.
Okay, thank you. Really good. What about the question number 9, folks? Let me see. Fanny or Catherine, Genesis Rodriguez, Milagro Reyes. What do you think about this question, folks? How can professionals contribute to solving social problems?
For here, okay, next one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Eres un buen niño, eres amable y dices tus plegarias. Te cría la luz
Can
de
I
tus
answer the
ojos,
question?
pones tus
Yeah,
pies
yes,
en
please.
Okay, number 9, right?
Yeah.
How can professionals contribute to solving social problems? Mm, Professionals can contribute to solving social problems by using their knowledge and the skills to help communities because they already learn about a lot of things they can use to help other people, help communities, and they
Mm-hmm.
can create innovative solutions. Also, can create support social programs, educate people, and promote ethical practice in their workplace because I think that's the most important to contribute to the community and share all the things that you already learned.
Mm-hmm.
And by working professionals can make a positive impact on society. And I really like to get involved in that kind of things because it's really pretty when someone known
Mm-hmm.
uh, these things like ethical and share that information is very good because other people can learn about that. So I think that professionals can contribute to the society.
Okay, thank you, Fanny.
Welcome.
¿Cuál es su
Mm,
apellido, Fanny?
Es Ramiro.
Fanny Ramirez. Okay, thank you. Two more
um,
participants for last question. What is more
excuse me.
important for you in the long term, folks?
Ex-
Reputation or wealth?
Excuse me, teacher. May I answer the question thing?
Okay, go ahead. Then
Mhm.
Gabriela, right?
For me, definitely reputation. What? Well, can be lost or gained overnight, but a good reputation takes a lifetime to build and is incredible hard to recover once damaged. This is my opinion. A solid reputation brings trust, respect, and opportunities that money simple cannot buy. This is the respects that can't buy it.
Okay, thank you, Christopher. Gabriela Guido?
Yeah, the same my classmate said. For me, reputation is more important because I can say that trust and respect can last a lifetime, and while money can be lost.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good, good. Now let's move on to this one, folks. As I mentioned before, in the at the beginning of the session, that the content that we're gonna cover today, it's the explanation, right, and the differences that we got in some of the social aspects, like being having social function of the profession, social commitment, and ecological commitment. Remember, folks, that when we talk about professional ethics, one important idea that we have to understand is the difference that we got between being and having. That I'm pretty sure that probably you got some knowledge about the differences that we got here. But remember that some other people don't understand the differences. Why? Because remember that there are some people tend to measure success but what they have, right? And most of the time, those people often focus on things like money, like furnitures that we buy, like social status, and sometimes the professional recognition that we got, or even the material achievements, right? So, in this perspective, folks, we can say that success is mainly connected to external precision and visible accomplishment, right? However, however, folks, ethical thinking look at success from different perspective instead of focuses only on what we have, right? It encourages us to think about who we are as professional and even as individuals. On the other hand, folks, being as the same word says, this is emphasized personal values, right? So the all of the moral values that we got, and you were mentioning at the beginning, like honesty, integrity, respect, responsibility, and so on, right? Now, another aspect that we got this one is the social function of the profession, right? Remember that, and as I said before, folks, that every profession exists because society has certain needs that require knowledge, skills, right? And of course, expertise that some of us you like experience. If you got some experience, so you can apply for each area, right? So for this reason, folks, professions are not simply ways for individuals to earn a living, they also represent an important service to the community. Remember that society plays a great deal of trust in professional folks, and of course, people expect them to use the knowledge responsibly, right? So another aspect that we have, folks, is the social commitment. Do you know, do you have some idea about what social commitment is? Nobody knows?
I'm sorry, what is the question, teacher?
If you got some knowledge about what social commitment is.
Esa sí no me la sé.
Okay, thank you. So let me tell you, folks, that this one refers to the action, to the act when we act with responsibility, right? That every professional have to use other knowledge and abilities in the ways that we can contribute positively to the society, right? And some of the characteristics that we can take into consideration in social commitment, and as you can appreciate on the screen, folks, are act responsibly and ethically, as I said before, promote social justice and inclusion, and consider the needs of their community and the contribution to the common good, right? So, and the last one, folks, it's the ecological commitment. Remember that nowadays professionals should recognize that the actions that we do can affect not only people but also the natural environment. I don't know if you have noticed, if you have wondered yourself that when doing some acts, you you think in the natural environment. How many of you have thought about this?
Me sometimes,
Why sometimes?
because I usually lose I usually lose that courage to really change my habits and really apport something in the environment yeah, something in the environment, something important, like change uh my habits, like uh, classify the trash, or sometimes do not buy many how mm, many products that affects the environment.
Yeah, there are a lot of, right? That are at the beginning, that probably we don't think in the fact that this can cause to the natural environment, right? Okay. As you can appreciate on the screen, folks, we got some of the characteristics for ecological commitment, and they are environmental responsibility is an important part of modern ethics. Professionals must consider the environmental impact of their actions, and sustainability is essential for long-term social development. So, uh, as I said before, folks, at the beginning, so in this session, we're trying to be the shortest, and that was the class that I brought for you today, and that has been all, okay? So if you got any question, folks, or regarding to the homework, you can check all the documentation that we got on the platform, session 8. Please check that. Something important, folks, that I don't know if some of you have forgotten this, but there are some of you that are not completing the task on time. Remember that if you don't do that, we can, in my case, I can't do anything because the deadline is 1 week, okay? And you got 7 days. 6 days for answering, for completing the task. So please be sure about it, right? If no question, folks, that has been all for today, and see you next session, okay?
Teacher,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
Me gustaría pues hablar con usted en privado.
Ok, me escriben en el WhatsApp entonces y miramos eso, ¿vale?
Ok, en el WhatsApp, no, yo pensé que iba a ser en llamada.
Sí, ahí en WhatsApp lo miramos. Ok,
Ok, perfecto. Muchas gracias.
ok. Ok, chicos, buenas noches a todos. Have a good
Buenas
night.
Bye.
noches.
Have a nice night. Thank you.
Teacher.
Good night.
Good night.